Yes, you read the title. I'm streaming because I'm bored. I mean, why not? I said I was gonna stream like earlier, yesterday, last night, or whatever. I said I was gonna stream earlier than the time because everybody would be asleep by then, and then so here I am. Probably gonna wait for something, so I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit. Turn down the volume on the TV so I don't get copyrighted. Mr. Bean guy, are there any other shows you like from the Cartoon Network besides Billy and Mandy and others? Well, there's Etta and Nettie and The Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time, regular show, Dexter's Lab, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's what I could list. I like other shows, but those might be my personal favorites. So yeah, there's that. Sad. Wow, Frolic. I'm here on the live stream. Hello, Wubsy and Clifford fan. I'm glad you can make it. Or AI generated Miku. Hello there. Wait. Oh. Who's your favorite character in regular show? Mine's Rigby. I think mine might be Muscle Man. You know who else favorite character is Muscle Man? You know who else has a favorite character that's Muscle Man? My mom. I had to make that my mom joke because Muscle Man says that joke a lot. Even so much so that he got fired. Well, told by Benson to get out, but there. Mordecai X Twilight Sparkle. My favorite regular show character is Benson. So actually, if it's a lose-lose, because you're fired. I like Benson as well. I really do sort of relate a lot to him because he has to deal with two employees that just like that procrastinate on their jobs, like just by playing video games and just watching internet memes and straight up just playing video games, which makes Benson turn red. Not like the movie Turning Red, but Benson literally just turns red from and red from rage, and then threatens to fire Mordecai and Rigby if they don't get their job done. Like, Mordecai and Rigby, clean this mess up or you're fired. Mandy and Vincent are both angry, so I wonder what would happen if they both met together. I bet they would not like each other. I bet they wouldn't like each other either. Anyway, Wubsy Clifford fan, I'm gonna add you as moderator. Standard for now, if that's okay. How old even are you right now? Well, at the moment I'm 17, and soon I'll be 18 in August of this year, which I'm both excited and not excited for it, because we are getting old. Like, really, really old. But it's a long way for me becoming old. Really old, though. But, yeah. Nice, I'm 13, but 14 in December. Maxwell Adams was a storyboard artist on a few episodes of Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken is another great Cartoon Network show. It is, and so is its sister show or spin-off, I Am Weasel. To be honest, it feels like Cow and Chicken and I Am Weasel are pretty much like the Ren and Stimpy equivalent of Cartoon Network. Thanks for putting me as your moderator. You're welcome. Also, if you hear me like repeat messages, I'm reading them. Yes. I still got the coughs from like allergies, but I'll be okay. I'm gonna go now. Have a good night. I'm in Ireland, so my time is midnight. See ya, AI generated Miku. Huh? Thought I heard something. I apologize if there's silence. Wait a minute. Sometimes there's a thing for like my streams to have like where the chat is nothing there, like where the chat is inactive for a long period of time. It's been like that for a couple of my streams, but sometimes I don't mind it. Sometimes I just get bored that easily. You know how it is. Like, you know where you're streaming and the only person in there is just you streaming until somebody joins the chat. Like, but yeah. off topic to Cartoon Network, but have you seen Wow Wubsy? I make loves like hang on. I make lots of videos on that series since it was a show from my childhood. I'm a fan of the show. Yeah, I've seen Wow Wubsy before. I've seen it a lot on Nick Jr. If I am stuttering, I apologize. It was a great show. Have you watched shows from Nick Jr. and PBS Kids before? Yes, I did. Yes, I indeed did. Lots of them from my childhood. In fact, a lot of shows from like other programs or other channels are from my childhood. Like the ones I said, like Regular Show, Adventure Time, the Amazing World of Gumball. I would say Teen Titans Go, but we pretty much know that Teen Titans Go is mid. At least what people say anyway. I'm not much of a Teen Titans Go fan, but it just exists. Hmm? I don't really like Teen Titans Go either. It used to air so much on Cartoon Network's schedule before back then. Yeah, probably back in 2016 and 2017, where people refer to Cartoon Network as the Teen Titans Go network. And I've honestly preferred the original Teen Titans over Teen Titans Go. And what's crazy, like, Billy and Mandy and Teen Titans Go, they both sort of had like a gross out humor, except in a way, Billy and Mandy does it better than Teen Titans Go ever does. Teen Titans was just made for like action and comedy, when Teen Titans Go pretty much ruined it. They ruined the original. Although some people like Teen Titans Go, and I do respect their opinion. Like they say, like Teen Titans Go is like more of a comedy than like. I mean, sure, it's a I mean, it's a show about superheroes living in a tower. They just fight crime, but it's eh. Hello, White Circle. I am so back. Welcome back. I'm not sure if I remember you because username changes. Let me see. Oh yeah, I remember. I was Rennie. That's nice. But welcome back. Thanks for the cake. It really is delicious. Um, Sorry about that. I don't know what that was, but I just hope it doesn't happen again. And thanks for taking care of EXE for me. Although EXE literally can't die because he's an immortal demon from the underworld who just so happens to be like a college roommate or old friend of Grimm's. Well, at least from what I can tell, or at least in in my backstory, in his backstory anyway. Have I seen the Disney XD show Kid vs. Cat? I've never seen that. I mean, I've probably heard of it, but never watched any of it. It does look interesting though. Although I did see other Disney XD shows. Some of them were from Disney Channel, like Big City Greens, Amphibia, The Owl House. Those are my personal favorite Disney Channel shows. What if Wubsy met Mandy? Mandy would probably be annoyed by Wubsy, maybe because of Wubsy saying wow so many times. I mean, that wouldn't really sound annoying though, but if anyone's like Mandy, probably. Because we already know Mandy's like mean and cynical. But we all enjoy Mandy's character, even if it's like a mean character. But Mandy is one of my favorite characters from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. They're both voiced by Grey DeLisle. That's nice. And also the character in Evil Con Carne, Major Dr. Ghastly, the scientist woman from the show Evil Con Carne, she's also voiced by Grey DeLisle. So pretty much Mandy, Wubsy, and Ghastly share the same voice actress. Minty is one of my favorite Billy and Mandy characters besides Grim, Billy, Irwin, and Fred Fredberger.
Yes.
Mindy's also one of my favorite characters too. Unless that was an autocorrect and you were saying Mandy. But still, Mindy's a pretty good character. A nice rival to Mandy. I find her hilarious. And also her voice actress, Rachel McFarlane, who's the sister of the creator of Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane. It was her birthday yesterday. And she also voiced some other characters like Haley from American Dad, Haley Smith to be specific, Eris, the goddess of chaos and discord, not like the app Discord, but there's that, and also number 362 from from Codename Kids Next Door. Oh yeah, and I also have another favorite character. I have a top five favorite characters from Billy and Mandy. We already know that the main characters of Billy and Mandy are Grim, Billy, and Mandy. But those are my favorite characters from the top five. Two other characters. One of them is Mindy, and the other one is General Scar. You probably know General Scar, but he's Billy's neighbor. You know, Billy like annoys Scar a lot, and Scar is just driven by evil to like because he's annoyed by Billy so much, which I find the dynamic with Billy and Scar hilarious. And and also Scar is also one of my favorite evil con carne characters, which is where Scar originally came from. He was the evil general of the army in Evil Con Carne. Probably like a either second in command or something million or whatever to Hector Con Carne, the evil brain attached to the circus bear named Bosco. Here's another character I like from the series that is also voiced by Greg Delisle, Emily Elizabeth from the Clifford. And yes, that's another series I'm currently a fan of as well. Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's one of my childhood shows. One of the best childhood shows. There was even a movie made about it, which I really enjoyed. Oh yeah, they made a lot. Oh yeah, 3 or 4 years ago, Paramount made a live action. No, not live action. Yeah, they made a live action Clifford movie. It's a pretty cute movie, but it's really cool though. I'm not sure if you've seen the live action Clifford. It's really cool. Not sure if anyone likes that movie, but I enjoyed it. Clifford's Puppy Days is also really great. It's also one of the Clifford shows when Clifford was a little puppy. I'm guessing that Clifford's Puppy Days. Oh yeah, I think I might have remember seeing Clifford's Puppy Days. It was also as good as the original show. I do believe that Clifford's Puppy Days was like a prequel series to, as opposed to like the original show. Hi Blossom, CT. I saw the 2021 live action along with the 2004 movie. Great movies. It's just Blossom. Hello, Blossom. Or Alex, ZT is a way to different people since ZT8 in official production. Interesting. Have you seen that weird ass game called Smiler's Den? I never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure, judging by the title and the way you said it was a weird ass game, it sounds weird. And I'm pretty sure it's a scary game because, I mean, I mean, it's probably scary. It's a backrooms game. Oh yeah, backrooms. I remember that trend back in 2022. It was interesting. An interesting era for analog horror. Have you seen the Dragon Ball? It's inspired, like it inspired Sonic the Hedgehog and everything. I heard of it. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple of times. Like I seen it air on Adult Swim's Toonami. Not sure if you heard of that, but well, I mean the current Toonami. It aired on the Toonami Rewind block, which discontinued, but it did air on Toonami, and I gotta say, it looks awesome. I, a female smiler with some oversized features hunts you down and rips you to shreds, but like FNAF style. Uh, it is really weird, and I'm pretty sure I was right. It is a scary game. And Blossom, would you want me to add you as a moderator? People are perverts. Yes, they are. Especially when it comes to like DeviantArt and other things. Do you want managing or standard? Standard. Okay. There we go. So, two characters hate that community. That's sort of for real though. Although some people might have headcanons that that those characters don't really hate each other. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, and an example of two characters that hate each other canonically, but the fans ship them. It's a cursed one, and it involves Sonic and Shadow. Hence the name Sonato. I mean, I respect people's opinion on that ship, but I don't really like it. I'm more of a Sonami person than a Sonato person, which is why I only say Sonic and Shadow Generations when saying the game title instead of X. PPG, Powerpuff Girls, X Rowdy Rough Boys, be like Blossom X Brick. Oh, and if you're what? Oh yeah, EXE is being strangled again. Quit strangling me! I can't breathe. EXE, you're a literal demon from the underworld. How you have demonic like powers, and you chose to take on the form of me of all characters. I'm okay with ships until I see some R34 and oh yeah, and by the way, Frolic.exe might just be like the villain of like Frolic the Hedgehog. Chakra Pass is going downhill right now. It's on every weekdays from 5 to 6. It only features Ed, Ed and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog in Cartoon Planet. Blossom would whoop Brick's ass and be like, Blossom and Brick are rivals. I really miss Chukar Pass like it was before. Back when it aired 4 shows, like being the Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, Ed and Eddie, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Courage the Cowardly Dog in that order. They also added other shows like Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, Evil Con Carne, Samurai Jack, as well as What a Cartoon and the Cartoon Planet and the Cartoon Show. Trucker Past hasn't aired Billy and Mandy in a while. You're telling me. I miss that show. Although although I can watch Billy and Mandy on the Internet Archive, sadly it's no longer on HBO Max because HBO Max doesn't care about Cartoon Network anymore. Sadly. Cartoon Network fell off, honestly. Yeah, it sort of did. And you know the crazy thing, like, despite all those shows that aired, there's one show that aired only once on Checkered Past, but never again. And that being the combined shows of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne, which we already know is grim and evil. It's basically one of the unaired episodes of the show, being Mandy the Merciless, Ghost Spork, and the Really Odd Couple. The Ghost Spork episode is from Evil Con Carne. And that aired on October 2nd of 2023. And also, if I do happen to yap about Billy and Mandy or Grim and Evil, I apologize. I'm just a nerd. I'm a huge fan of those shows, and I understand some of it, and I'm sort of a nerd, like Erwin. PP, I keep saying PPG, like Powerpuff Girls doesn't really need a reboot. I mean, there was the 2016 reboot, which in my opinion, it was mid. No offense, Blossom. I actually did prefer the original Powerpuff Girls better. And also, to believe it or not, two mid reboots had crossovers: Teen Titans Go and 2016 Powerpuff Girls. Sadly, to be honest, and that special never aired again. And gee, I wonder why. I like all those shows. You're the best. I mean, technically I am a nerd, like, because I talk about Billy and Mandy and its lore, especially during its grim and evil era and its production and other things. Probably because I watched the videos about grim and evil having an unaired episode order. But we are cool. That's nice. But yeah, I pretty much know the lore. So I like all Powerpuff Girls shows, but honestly, PBG 2016 should have been a spinoff. Yeah, it honestly should have been a spinoff though, since it was slice of life. And by the way, by me saying like I'm saying like the reboots are mid, like the Teen Titans Go, I say that my opinion on them is neutral. Like I don't hate it. I don't like it or hate it. I'm just I just find those shows okay. You get what I'm saying? Like most people just hate. Like they're all like, "Oh, this show sucks," and other people like it, but I'm kind of in the middle. I'm just neutral. Also, hi Maxie, welcome back. I'm not like the modern fan base. We're cool. Don't mind me coughing because allergies. Allergies are as mid as uh, cartoon reboots. Although some cartoon reboots are okay. I can't. Well, I'm pretty sure that the only cool things that came out of the Teen Titans Go thing was probably The Night Begins to Shine and the movie. I respect your opinions on Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans Go to the movies. I have been a Powerpuff Girls fan since 2009. I hate modern fanboys. Me too. Oh, okay, Max. Good night, LOL. Good night. Wait. Well, I I've been playing Dandy's World. That's nice. That sounds like a fun game. I did see others play it, like, well, I haven't played Dandy's World because some things that I'm not some there are some things in life that I'm either interested in and not interested in, but I still respect the opinions of others. It's on Roblox. That's cool. You know, I we all have different opinions, and sometimes we can handle them. And yeah, I miss being on your streams. Not gonna lie, me too. I do miss streaming a lot, and I think the reason I stopped is because streams were kind of dead. Well, who remembers me? It's me, Newbie. Hello, Newbie. I'm not sure if I remember, but let me check. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I remember you. Oh yeah, there's a channel activity thing for users for users that join past streams. And I just checked it, and I don't want to explain what I just saw, those messages, because if you hear background noise, I apologize, because we always have background noise. What was that? I don't think you want to know. But do you want moderator? If you do, which one? Standard or managing? Standard's fine. All right. I like eating glass. I'm not sure if glass is good for you, but okay, it is what it is. Bro, did she just say she eats glass, Mom? Yeah, she did, Grim. Oh, and if you heard me doing a Grim impression, yes, that's Grim. Say hi to chat, everybody. Say hi to chat, Grim. Hi, everybody. I will eat your microwave. I don't think you're able to eat a microwave. Hi, Mox. Yeah, pretty much Grim is my favorite one of my favorite characters in Billy and Mandy. Grim is basically just like me in a way. Try and didn't stop me. Go ahead and eat a microwave. Wait, actually don't. They're not good for you. But Grim is the Grim Reaper from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I'm a huge fan of the show. Don't judge me. I mean, most people don't judge me because I do post a lot of Billy and Mandy, and people seem to like that. People seem to like that show. Either probably because it's from their childhood, and it's a great show. But one person hates it, and he comments it on comment calls that show an ugly disgrace that occurs to Cowardly Dog, which I don't like. Calling the show an ugly disgrace is disrespectful, to be honest. I mean, if you don't like the show, then that's fine. Just don't call it an ugly disgrace. And that user's gone now, so we're all good. I'll just make a deal with Bill Cipher then. That person's already blocked, like months ago. Months ago, after I told pretty much to everybody, like, about this person. 6 people in chat. That's nice. People can be mean and weird. Mean or weird, and both at the same time. You know the show BNA on Netflix? It's an anime. I never heard of that. I'm not, to be honest, I gotta be honest, I'm not really much of a fan of anime. Although I do find it interesting, but, the one anime I watched was Sonic X. That's pretty much it. Although I did watch other things too, but eh. I'm basically just mainly into cartoons. Like SpongeBob, Billy and Mandy, you name it. Well, some cartoons anyway. There are some cartoons that I do not like, and some I'm just, it's alright. It's not, to be honest, in my opinion, I actually like that show, Clarence. I mean, people hate that show, but I actually like it, and then I respect people's opinions on that show. It's pretty much also from my childhood, as well as Steven Universe and Uncle Grandpa. I'm starting to get obsessed over Bill Cipher and Dipper. Hmm. Pretty much everybody would be, because Bill Cipher is an iconic character. But I'm getting the slightest feeling, like in head canons or in some like way, shape, or form, that the Grim Reaper from Billy and Mandy's friends with Bill Cipher. That would actually kind of be funny though. People hate me for loving cars, but at least I could see what year and what model car has in a second. To be honest, when reading that, I thought you were referring Cars as like the movie Cars, which is also another movie from my childhood, and pretty much my one of my all time favorite movies. Ka-chow. Cars are really cool too. People bully me for being a including my mom. Damn, that people shouldn't be treated like that. Just because there's, I don't know how to pronounce that, Darian. I wish all episodes of Grim and Evil were found in HD. It's pretty hard to find. find the HD version of the show now, unless some people can make recreations of episodes in HD. I mean, pretty much Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne separately is in HD. Unfortunately, no Grim and Evil, but I did happen to make recreations of the Grim and Evil episodes, especially the ones featuring like all 26 or 27 episodes. I even posted quite a few, like um, the Evil Con Carne pilot, because Billy and Mandy's copyright infringement or whatever, copyright protected, and some episodes of Billy and Mandy or movies or specials aren't copyright protected, which is good because I can post them. And yeah, there's also Little Rock of Horrors, the Brains episode, one of my personal favorite Billy and Mandy episodes. I also posted Billy and Mandy's Jacked Up Halloween, which, believe it or not, is actually a Grim and Evil episode in HD. Like one of the only Billy and Mandy Grim and Evil episodes that isn't lost media. Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart. It's a great show too. I saw some of your HD recreations of Grim and Evil. They look great. Thanks. You know, some credits were lost media, so I had to make my own custom credits of the show. Basically, just a resemblance of the Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne credits for this first season, where it gathers up all like the segments of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne in one credits. Basically, just from Meet the Reaper to the end of season 1 of the show. And the copyright years are ranging from 1999 to 2000, being the year that the Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne pilots came out. 2001 being when the show released for 6 episodes. 2002 when the other 7 episodes were released. And then there's the 2003 episodes being when Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne split up into their individual shows. And there was the unaired season of Grim and Evil, which I still consider to be, well, I still consider the entire series of Grim and Evil to be the first season of the show. Because, you know, that's basically just Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne season 1. And also, I did make some slight differences to some Grim and Evil episodes. Like episode 25 and 26 being Grim for a Day, Sister Grimm in the Halls of Time, and Billy and Mandy's Jack of Halloween. I used the Grim and Evil intro and outro for Grim and Evil intro for Jacked Up Halloween, and used the Grim and Evil intro and outro for episode 25. Because, you know, in the original Grim and Evil episode 25, the Billy and Mandy standalone intro was used in the credits, with the specific credits containing the specific episode it was made for. And I think that's the reason why. It's because after Cod versus Hector and the post-credit scene for like Chicken Ball Z, where Mandy buys Bunny Island from Hector Con Carne, it's pretty much the end of Evil Con Carne. Well, if you don't count Ultimate Evil, which released in 2004 along with 5 O'Clock Shadows. I still consider those to be Grim and Evil. Be right back. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. What's your name? I can't read cursive sometimes, but I'll see you later. Actually, I'll stay. Nice. Welcome back. My brother works at McDonald's. That's nice. I like McDonald's. Oh yeah, if there's background noise, it's just there. Don't mind the background noise. Like the fan next to me and the TV, which I lowered the volume, by the way, because the programming that would be on is copyright protected or infringement, so I don't want to get the stream taken down. For some reason, YouTube sends our messages late in streams. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. But it is what it is. I still read your messages, though. I shall commit arson in an orphanage. Yeah, please don't do that. Okay, you want to go as far as setting an orphanage on fire? Are you crazy, man? Although I was crazy once. Grim, don't you start that meme. Don't you start, you skeleton, you skeleton, sin, fucking ass. What the hell did you just call me, man? Did you just call me Sand Skeleton? Referencing Undertale of all things? Yeah. Crazy? I was crazy once. They once locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. And hopefully nobody calls me a rat. You're a rat. I dislike you, EXE. I dislike you so much, EXE. Yeah. I mean, I get EXE. Frog.exe is basically like an evil version of me. Basically, an evil entity, evil demon version of me based off of Sonic.exe. I mean, he might look scary, but Frog.exe is just an a-hole. Hey, don't call me an a-hole, you son of a... You cannot be talking, EXE. You're the a-hole, and you piss me off every single day, every single night, and you won't leave me alone. And the fact that you're a copycat faker from Temu is what baffles me. I mean, I get it. I respect your cosplay, but just lose the bloody eyes, or maybe even the ketchup eyes, cause it looks so ugly on you. Wow, I didn't know you could roast like that, man. There's a lot you don't know about me, Grim. OMG drama. Dang, bro got roasted. And now EXE is just standing there in silence, shocked that I roasted him. He's probably crying inside. No, I'm not crying. I never cry. You're literally crying blood right now. I'll be back. I gotta go get a drink of water. EXE, that's the closet. You just, he'll figure it out. Frog.exe is the real rat. I heard that. No, you didn't. Yeah, pretty much me and EXE are enemies. Pretty much. There's also other evil versions of me. Like, there's Lord FX, basically just the future version of Frog.exe, who I sometimes refer Frog.exe as FX. Because, I'm inspired by other Sonic.exe characters like Lord X, Frog, like 2011 X, which is what FX is based off of. Basically just 2021 FX. Or I could just call him 2011 FX. Because it's literally, but the F stands for my name and X is just EXE something. Hi, I'm Doodoo Ass. Hello. That's an interesting name, by the way. That's an interesting name, but I don't know if you're. I don't know. What about EYX? That's my favorite. Oh, yeah, that Mike Wazowski, Cyclops, Sonic looking ass. That's a really cool EXE as well. And scary, too. Trust me, I've seen playthroughs of Sonic.EYX. It's really creepy. Hell, I made. Huh? What? Hmm? That's my actual name, IRL. Really? Frolic EXE already has hair, by the way, because, he's fur. Just me. But yeah, EYX is cool. I even made a series where how you make Sonic.EYX not scary. Feel like I should continue that series, but it's pretty much dead. I hate elevators. Understandable. My full name is. That's an interesting name, by the way. They are scarier than you think. Well, basically, I just took footage from like gameplay of Sonic.EYX and then just edited it. Like my first one, what's it called? Huh? Huh? I keep hearing things out there. I want to change my name. Well, change your name if you want, of course. Shrimpo and Toodles core. Interesting. Interesting core. But I've seen a lot of videos or something where people say like something core or like us core. I've seen that a lot. And I don't even know what core means, like the core memory or something. Bro, never let bro's parents' name again. Okay, I'm gonna drive to the place so I can change my name. All right. What do you mean, corn? I actually said core, like the, like core, not corn, core. I'm sorry if that sounded like corn. Just I read my friend. That's a nice name, I think. And I could see that your profile was SpongeBob. No, your second name. Friend? It was the I hate elevators. They are scarier than you think. We're gonna crash. Eek. It's Toodles. Ah. The angry beavers. I ain't never heard of that show, but but from what I heard, that the voice actor Richard Horvitz was one of the voices in Angry Beavers, who also voiced Billy and Billy and Mandy. And you already probably know Richard Horvitz done the voice of Zim from Invader Zim and Moxie. Basically, you can hear Moxie and Billy swear. That's canon, basically. My second name is I'm gonna drag one on. Oh god. Oh god. Now the chat's getting a little chaotic and freaky. Just like how it's been since 2023 or 2024. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What? I have a lizard. Nice. Oh hey EXE, you're back from the closet. Don't talk to me. Jerk. You're the jerk, EXE. You keep roasting. You keep doing random stuff to me, and it drives me nuts. Oh, because I'm an EXE, and that's what I do. But isn't your whole thing of EXE just basically just killing off my friends and stuff? Like in the original creepypasta? Like in the original Sonic.exe? I mean, yeah, but I never really got a chance to do it, so. Tell EXE I put his house on fire. EXE literally came from hell and pretty much can live anywhere he wants. Plus, he likes the fire. Yes, fire, fire. He causes fires too. Like, he didn't actually cause fires, but he likes fires. My OC came from hell as well. Oh. Hello, I got recommended this stream. Okay, that username is inappropriate. Can we not have that in a stream, please? Please. Where the hell is that get out sound effect? Get out! That was my impression of the get out meme. Wait, what? Yeah, there's a user in chat that said, well, the username says S, and it said the N word, which is racist. Come on, man. My name is, but I'm a really nice guy. There's a whole song saying get out. That's funny. Low quality game, Gangnam Style, with a rat spinning in a circle. I am not a rat. Technically, you are a rat. And a fun fact about hedgehogs, well, to me anyway, is like they don't like being called rats. Specifically, me or Sonic or whatever. Well, I don't like being called a rat. And I do get a little defensive if I'm called a rat. If anyone, but, you should have seen the last person that called me a rat. His body was still not found today. They will never find him. Yes, I have a friend named Sonic Fan 87. We're both pals. That's nice. Oh yeah, I just realized your username would stand for sand. Like I looked at the the like the first letters of the name. I don't want to say the actual thing, but it says sand. He's been streaming for an hour now. Yes, I have. Sadly, my streams aren't like what they used to be since 2023 or even 2024. Early 2024 or back in June 2024 to be exact. I I miss those times a lot. But my streams right now aren't that dead. I mean, kind of are, but they're kind of not. Gotta go. Alright, Max. I'll see you later. And stay safe. And try not to eat any microwaves. And if you see EXE, just send him back here because he's only, I don't know. Welcome back. Hide. That's still an inappropriate name, but at least it's better than the other name. I deleted DC for no reason. Is that supposed to mean Discord? Because that would it sound like. That's what it probably sounds like. Ah, that makes sense. Protect child. PC. I thought PC. Wait, what's inappropriate about? It says hide your ladies, and you hide too. That sounds threatening. A little bit. I'm sorry. Hi, Overlock. BC. What is. Yeah, and, yeah, I didn't want to read that username because I do not want to. Because, because we are not allowed to say that word. Unless, well, you get what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get canceled. So, I'm not going to say it. Anyway. Why did it freeze? I don't know. I think it's probably just some, like, glitches or something. If I change my name to Ladies Lover, I mean, if you love ladies, that's nice. You could change that. That's a better name. I'm pretty sure that was just you. I'm not even sure. Rock, Paper, Scissors is a funny modern Nickelodeon cartoon show. I mean, I haven't seen that show, but I did see commercials of it. I've heard of that show, and yeah, I've honestly heard of it, you know, but I'm unable to watch Nickelodeon because my TV provider, cable provider, which is a streaming cable provider, doesn't have Nickelodeon aside from Nick Jr. and its side channel and the side channels of Nickelodeon, which side channels of Nickelodeon like Nicktoons are you have to pay extra for them, and but at one time, I went somewhere and the, the place had Nickelodeon, and I did see commercials for like new episodes of like SpongeBob and Rock Paper Scissors, and the crazy thing is that SpongeBob is probably the longest running animated show on Nickelodeon, almost as long as running as The Simpsons and Family Guy and others. Welcome back. I'm the opposite of Jake Paul. Kids are. Oh boy. Because I can't even have a name where basically saying I am handsome. Uh, so I have a name where I punch. Okay, that's child abuse, but that's straight up child abuse. Be careful with what your username says, especially when it had the N word and other freaky usernames. It's not child abuse if it's not my kid. I mean, yeah. So like, what does the BTH stand for in my handle? That stands for Boonchoy the Hedgehog. Like, it's short for, like, my character's name is Frolic the Hedgehog, and my user itself is Frolic Boonchoy, based off of Amphibia back when I was where I liked that show, and just I was a fan of the show. I still am today, but content of Amphibia is just gone, especially after the show ended almost 3 years ago. Crazy, right? Oh shit, the Sonic fan 87 found me. Oh, he's gonna hit me with a. Oh, was that the bonk of 87? See what I did there? 87. Was that the bite of 87? I do not play FNAF. I've only seen a little bit of videos of FNAF and the memes, and seen gameplay of that. Yes, I found all three channels and to be honest, yeah. Yeah, the reason why I still have Boonchoy in my name, it's a long story. I feel like rebranding it, like changing it to, but I feel like I shouldn't do that. You got him? Well, looks like Sonic Fan 87 got him. Don't know who he is. Oh, you were in my you were in my last stream last night. You know, sometimes I forget things. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye, Sonic Fan 87. I hope that guy is okay. Well, I think it's just you and me. I don't know. I apologize if I'm unable to say your name because I can't read cursive and but I'm gonna try. Hang on. Oh, it's Owen. Oh, my bad. I thought it started with a C for a second, but it seems like it's just you and me now. Unless other people join, like people that have been here, like people that have been here before. Like people that were here before but left, or maybe people haven't joined my streams in a while or haven't joined yet, or haven't joined like at all, and them joining now would be their first time. But yeah. No, 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 no! Don't jump in the microwave. That's unsafe. People could get hurt in the microwave. Well, if they're small, that is. And you only cook food in the microwave, not people, because we're not cannibals. I mean, my character's a hedgehog, and he even knows better. Aw. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. Wow. Was that an Aladdin reference? Nice. If that was an Aladdin reference, that's nice. We. Probably gonna keep the stream up until like it's dead. But I don't think it's dead yet. There's only one person in chat, but well, I got you, Owen. I I immediately catch Owen and then set her down. If I'm assuming your gender, I apologize. Although I did check channel activity and it said you were a girl. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Until I fall down the stairs and lose my arm. And I won't go sailing no more. Toy Story reference, by the way, where Buzz tries to fly, thinking he's still the real Buzz Lightyear, and then just ends up breaking his arm off. Poor Buzz. Still another childhood movie, by the way. My channel almost got hacked with my Roblox. Damn. Also, if you're sensitive to swears, I apologize. I swear a lot. Well, not a lot. I only swear a couple swear words like the S word, the A word, and not yet the F word. Soon, maybe. if YouTube would allow the F word, though. But sometimes I would just have to censor it. But I got two-step verification. You know, it's just like that one meme saying, like, I'm always 2 steps ahead. That's basically just keeping your account safe. You're always 2 steps ahead. I'm gonna be on Jamie Snowden's stream in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna leave now. It was fun. Goodbye. Bye, Mr. Bean Guy. It was nice seeing you in the stream. And look, the Family Guy is on. You do YouTube streams? Yes, I do. This is what it's doing. This is what it is right now. A YouTube live stream. Oh, you know, a car's profile picture. I don't know how to stream. Well, it's easy. You can just you can either do it on your phone or like any device you got. But you know, if you got a phone, it would be easier. Just tap the go live button. Like you know, type in whatever you want for your title and choose a custom thumbnail. And then if it says like, do you want this to be for kids or not for kids? Just choose not for kids because you know, chat, and then boom, you're live streaming. But if you don't want to reveal anything like your face or anything around the room, you can just cover the camera up. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. A real life Cars profile versus Cars profile. Well, that Cars profile is actually a Piston Cup racer, basically like a Cars character from the Cars movie from 2006. It being the one of the racers from the beginning of the movie, being Kevin Racing Tire Shifty Drug number 35. I know about the Piston Cup racers as well. They're classic characters. A lot of characters from Cars are classics. By the way, my profile is a 2014 Nissan Maxima SV. That's nice. Oh yeah, sometimes Family Guy could be unhinged. Like there's like Peter's reading like a birthday card that goes on for a really long time. And it's basically where that's a nice profile, by the way. Okay. Oh yeah, in case you haven't heard, Family Guy returned to Adult Swim since like New Year's Day of this year. Basically Family Guy left Adult Swim back in September of 2021, probably because of Disney owning Family Guy and stuff. And now, don't know how, don't know why, but I'm not complaining. But Family Guy is back on Adult Swim because it's pretty much what made Adult Swim popular in the first place. Or probably Adult Swim is what made Family Guy popular in the first place. If you have a robot, it's all fun and games, and when you hear clanking, I'm pretty sure that'd just be a robot hitting its head against the wall, or just going up against the wall, or maybe just malfunctioning or whatever. Oh wait, that was a dirty joke, wasn't it? But I'm just trying to keep things a little family friendly. But yeah, family friendly. No, yes. Yeah, yeah. I usually sometimes try to be family friendly on the streams or channels or whatever, but sometimes the chat can get a little freaky. You know what I mean? Yeah, you probably know what I mean. I, I what? You what? A. Yeah, I mean, aside from one person in the chat's pretty much sort of dead. But it's alright. It's alright. If you could guess what the DLC characters and um IA, I'm guessing that's Monica. Hello, interesting username, which probably reminds me of that situation with IShowSpeed back in 2023, where IShowSpeed was playing FNAF and he got jump scared by Chica, and then you probably know what happens. Because if you don't know what happens, it's basically just weird. Because that's what the username reminds me of. That situation with IShowSpeed. Most people are mentioning it today. Like I've seen IShowSpeed's uh like like that community post thing for like YouTubers, like where people can post on other YouTubers communities. No, he lost. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh yeah, he did. I'm traumatized. I'm sure you were. I wasn't on there, but I'm glad I did not see IShowSpeed show his if you know, you know. Just trying to keep it PG. Well, mainly sort of PG-13. My friend the TSF 87 said he's lucky he wasn't on that stream. Oh, the Sonic Fan 87. I'm assuming that you're also friends with him. Hmm. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I also have Discord. That's nice. Oh yeah, Yuri. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a friend of mine play Doki Doki Literature Club. from what I've seen, it is a nice game. Although it was a little creepy though. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. I'm pretty sure my favorite character might have been like Yuri. I just find Yuri to be a little adorable. That's nice. Well, that's just my opinion. And also, it actually deletes them. I inspected the game. Oh, it deletes the characters. My friend doesn't know what Yuri means. I think it's a name from for like a character from DDLC. Unless it's a meaning of like something which I don't know. He knows DDLC and the character of Yuri, but he doesn't know what the actual word means. Oh, I don't know what the actual word means either. But I could probably guess it's something freaky. A lot of things nowadays are freaky, like memes, brain rot content, content farms or whatever. They're freaky. They look like they're targeted for kids when they're not for kids. They're not for kids at all. Especially, you know, dude, I feel bad for what Sayori went through. Me too. Yeah. And when I saw my friend play like DDLC like on a stream, when it got to the part where I gently opened the door, and when I saw that, I was really I was really shocked on what's happened to Sayori. Like we like the I'm pretty sure the player tried to comfort Sayori, but Sayori ended up kicking the bucket. That was DDLC brain rot. Oh no. To be an Athos account. Are you saying like Japanese endless Athos like from the FNF mod? Because that's what it feels like. And the music, even when I did watch like my friend play DDLC on a stream, when it got to some parts where the music was gone, where it was no music at all, that's sometimes where I knew that's when the game was about to that something freaky and scary was gonna happen. And I'm pretty sure I was right, but I was. Because, when there's no music, it's creepy. Yuri put us. I think I already know what you meant by reading that. Hey, Frolic. Welcome back, Sonic. Yes, I have the urge to make a speed Athos, but I can't avoid some. Yes, I did. We all missed you. Bro, like, do you remember iShowSpeed when his streams were crazy? I mean, I haven't really joined much of iShowSpeed streams, but I did see some videos of iShowSpeed, and specifically the ones with Talking Ben. It was crazy. Like, the beef with Talking Ben and iShowSpeed, it's crazy. Like Ben was trying to befriend like Speed was trying to befriend Ben, and Ben just kept on dissing him. Like, he's all like, yes, no, and then Speed crashes out, and then and then he those things were funny. Dude, the Poly AI ads are so freaky. Poly AI itself is freaky. Bro, did you know the app I use is called Poly AI? Oh yeah, it's basically character AI, but you could do whatever the hell you want on that, because it's not like character AI like it used. It's like character AI, but you could you could be freaky. But on character AI, the AI is freaky. You cannot be freaky with the AI, which is probably for the best. Because, but Poly AI is like much more freaky and uncensored. Well, yeah, but Poly AI is alright. Bro, like, have you seen the AI filter trend meme where everything turns AI? I think I might have seen that, but I don't remember. Poly AI is like character AI's brother, but with no filter. Yeah, definitely. And I've also did see a lot of freaky memes, like 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 animations of doing a character doing a freaky gesture. There's one with Sonic, where Sonic just acts freaky, where Sonic rubs his hands together like he's about to do something freaky. Probably when he sees a chili dog, and it's freaky, but the design of Sonic is actually not Sonic at all. I mean, it is Sonic, but it's based off of an EXE character called 2017X. Basically, just a Sonic.exe character where he thinks he's Sonic. Oh, did you know that you watched the SMG4 arc called "You Shouldn't Be Here"? The Karen arc. Hmm. I haven't really seen much of SMG4 in a while. I feel like getting back into watching SMG4, but I don't really know. Because I've seen a lot. I mean, last time I watched SMG4 was like in 2023, and for some reason I just stopped. Don't know why I stopped, but I feel like watching him again. He's nice. Uh, hang on. I would make a GoFundMe, but it's screwed up. Uh, I think my favorite SMG4 arc episodes were probably like the "It's Gotta Be Perfect" arc, where SMG4 literally just goes insane while trying to make the perfect video. I think that was probably one of my favorites. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be perfect. I hope I don't. I hope I don't go insane while trying to make the perfect video, though. I don't want to be able to do that because all my videos. I mean, my videos aren't perfect, but I make them as good as so much so the audience can enjoy them. Because that's all I ever want is for people to enjoy content that I make, that I make for fun. But yeah. So do you make a go? Probably. Oh yeah, I did see Sonic 3 on Paramount Plus. Pretty much the day it actually came out on Paramount Plus itself. I watched it. It was basically so good. The movie was so good. I watched it a second time on Paramount Plus. First time was when I watched it in the theater, and boy, seeing it a second time was good. And also, the second Sonic movie is on Netflix right now. The first movie used to be on Netflix, but now it's not anymore, and it's replaced with the second one. Yes, I watched the full movie of Sonic 3. It is really good, and I cannot wait for Sonic 4 in 2027, 2 years from March 19th, which is the official release date of the movie. And I bet you know how it was back in 2024 where before where fans of Sonic and the movie Sonic movie fans, they were begging for a Sonic movie 3 trailer. They were basically just spamming in Paramount's comments to release the Sonic 3 trailer. Till eventually they did, and it was worth the wait. And seeing the movie itself, it was peak cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh yeah, sometimes my TV provider, from when I watch uh, shows on there like Cartoon Network, sometimes the audio glitches where it's either silent or the sound is bass boosted or whatever. Frolic, when you say the Sonic movie 3 in theaters, were you on like absolute cinema? Bro, it was peak. Hell yeah, it was. Yeah, even the songs in Sonic 3 were peak, like Neon Lights, Galvanize, or whatever it's called. My finger is on the button. Push the button. Run it. And the most iconic song, Live and Learn. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen Sonic 3, but those songs are in the movie. But if you haven't seen the movie yet, it's on Paramount Plus. Please watch it when you can. It is the peak movie, but you still gotta watch like the first and second Sonic movie in case you haven't seen those. And the Knuckles show if you're interested. It's basically just Knuckles. It's about Knuckles, mainly about Wade, but it's the Knuckles show. Came in between the events of like Sonic 2 and 3. Oh, have you seen the difference between? Oh yeah, I have. I've heard that when I watched Mason Parkinson's video about that tune. He's basically the number one Sonic movie 3 news. He's a really funny YouTuber, and he's he's really funny and cool. I've waited 3 years for Sonic 3, and it was the best years spent. Well, I was waiting for Sonic 3 ever since after I saw Sonic Movie 2. And ever since they announced Sonic 3 and the teaser trailer came out. Oh yeah, the Dog Man. I haven't seen that movie yet, but I do plan on seeing it. And I believe that the Dogman movie is based off of the Captain Underpants movie from 2017, which was peak. But I can already tell that Dogman is peak as well. Or at least I'm hoping. Well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I gotta watch it at some point. Again, I don't know how to make a GoFundMe saying I need to well, uh, try looking for a tutorial on the internet. Not even sure if that's gonna help, but you can try. Frolic when Sonic when Shadow said this ends now, Super Shadow said this. Oh yeah, you were right about one thing. This ends now. I'm pretty sure the final trailer for Sonic 3, where Shadow says this ends now. I think it was edited to have normal Shadow there, because if it was Super Shadow there, it would be spoilers. But most people would have already known that Super Sonic and Shadow would be in the movie anyway, because Sonic 3 is a literal adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2. It's based on the chapters, actually. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna make something where Speed is asking to donate, but I'm gonna stay here. Alright. I'm probably gonna end it soon, because I'm probably gonna take a break and then stream again for another. And when Super Sonic is angry at Shadow, you hurt my family. This ends now. I don't remember what Shadow said, but like you no. Oh yeah, now you know the pain I felt. You're controlled by anger. And then Sonic says, I'm nothing like you. Alright, probably gonna take an hour break or whatever. Or maybe I'm gonna end it here and probably stream another time. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Hopefully, when I do stream again, it won't be as dead. Anyway.